South Korea has officially established diplomatic relations with Cuba, a close ally of North Korea for the first time. Now, this is not the best news for the North, as the newly forged relations will further ostracize the regime on the world stage. Bae Eun-ji has our top story.
Cuba has become the 193rd country in the world to form diplomatic relations with South Korea. Seoul's foreign ministry said in a statement that the United Nations representatives for the two countries exchanged official letters in New York on Wednesday local time. It also said this marks an important turning point for South Korea in its effort to strengthen diplomacy in the Latin American region and expand diplomatic horizons. This leaves Syria as the only country among UN member states that does not have diplomatic ties with South Korea. The communist-run island was the only country in Latin America that did not have diplomatic relations with South Korea. This was mainly because it has been and continues to be a close ally of North Korea. North Korea established diplomatic ties with Cuba in 1960, and Cuba still has an embassy in Pyongyang. With South Korea and Cuba agreeing to open diplomatic relations, North Korea is expected to become more isolated on the global stage. South Korea also hopes to expand economic cooperation with Cuba. Seoul's foreign ministry said the new diplomatic ties are expected to help support Korean companies to do business in Cuba. As of 2022, the trade volume between the two countries amounted to approximately $40 million in exports and $7 million in imports. Also, Seoul aims to provide consular assistance to Koreans visiting Cuba. Around 14,000 Koreans visited Cuba annually before the pandemic, and there are about 1,000 people descended from Koreans who moved to Mexico in 1921 during Japan's colonial rule, currently living in Cuba. Bae Eun-ji, Arirang News.